Episode 2 of Dr. Stone. Y'all know what time it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Let's jump right into it. Stop my dog.
So what's the deal here? Why do you have a tray full of soggy wheat?
Looks sprouted to me.
That's
Yeah.
10 billion% fine. We'll take this and then try it out in the oven.
I thought you just soaked the stuff.
What are you even trying to do?
You've got to knead it and get rid of the hulls.
Alright.
I get to beat the heck out of it.
Mix it in hot water and filter.
You get wheat juice, aka wheat.
Oh! Toss in some Humulus luculus. They're hops that grow wild in Japan, and boil. And then we just let our yeast buddies do their thing. We'll leave it to ferment on its own and become alcohol.
Oh,
Yeast will even carbonate the stuff for us.
so that's how y'all got the alcohol.
Nothing like a good beer. It's the spot. Back in ancient Egypt, beer was so valuable they used to pay their pyramid builders with it.
Really?
It's perfect after a hard day's work.
You can't have none, little girl.
That's good stuff. Wait, hold on. Are you not gonna have any? I think I'll pass for now. It's fine. I'm not the only one. We gotta have some sober folks to make sure the ship doesn't sink or something. But
Facts.
luckily, not everyone is a fan of drinking anyway.
I'm not really old enough to be drinking alcohol.
Yeah, guess you are a little young.
Don't let it get you down. But when it's time to have fun on my ship, you gotta promise me that you'll have fun with us. No exceptions allowed, you hear? Francois!
Yes, sir. So I shall make some special non-alcoholic cocktails. It would be a blow to the entire crew's morale if we were to let those who don't imbibe feel left out.
Can you
Facts.
really do all that on this tiny shipboard bar? Expect nothing less from Francois.
Let us know if you need anything.
Whatever you want. The science team's on it.
Sinker type title.
Gum syrup, eh?
We're making it from wheat. Once you wash the wheat flour, the gunk that collects down there at the bottom is starch. The secret ingredient is sulfuric acid.
Oh, nice. Our old friend Silverina.
Facts.
that in a drink? That stuff is super poisonous, Senko.
Facts.
It'll melt your teeth if you drink it straight, which is why we boil the crap out of it.
Oh, yeah. Of course you wouldn't use that without some sort of scientific trick handy to neutralize it. Gotta learn the value of patience, Gen.
Dump in some toxic witherite.
That's poison too!
Probably
Facts.
just the name that sounds scary, right? I mean, there's no way Senku would be putting straight up poison in our drinks. Nah, it's straight up poison. Would you
Thanks.
just shut up already? We've been making sugar and stuff with this for a while now. Mix it up, check the pH.
Is that why sugar almost always kill you?
That's how science works. Of course, if you don't know what you're doing, you'll die. After that's done, you've got gum syrup.
I'm about to cut off my sugar pie.
So sweet! Warming up a bottle of milk, huh? Doesn't seem like it's gotten much hotter than bathwater.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all brought enough sheep to eat.
Oh, dude, you made yogurt!
Take some filtered yogurt, add gum syrup, a little bit of lemon, and voila.
So yogurt.
I hope you enjoy this.
You got Suika face.
I've never had anything like it before in my life. It's super sweet, a little bit sour, and 100% yummy.
I added some apple juice to this lactic drink.
Apple juice, huh?
Good idea.
I love the little cucumber on the rib. It looks like an even tinier, cuter version of your helmet, Suika.
It's not just a decorative garnish. Once you're about halfway finished, drop it into the glass and give that a try.
Really?
The flavor changed, and now it tastes like a watermelon. It's really yummy and refreshing.
And refreshing.
Go from apple to watermelon.
Well, it's from mixing gourd family plants with fruit juice.
Your pure smile, like radiant sunshine, interacts with your helmet, showcasing your effervescent charm. A cocktail especially for Suika, the two-side sunshine.
Two-side sunshine.
Francois looks like a bartender in a movie, the way they're throwing the drinks around.
It's funny how nobody knows it.
Yeah, but you do realize that everything in our world is natural.
And this one is a cocktail crafted for the one and only Senku.
Really?
With matcha, milk, and hojicha tea syrup. The layers represent science and the way that it constantly builds upon itself.
Since I'm gonna drink it all together, can't I just stir it up?
I thought you might suggest that. I believe the layers of flavor will blend together elegantly. The scientific achievements working in concert to become a mildly...
I need Francois as a bartender.
Come on, Matsukaze, have a drink with us. We want to hear all those cool stories about your past. About your master. Tell this guy how awesome I was back then.
His master from back then? Not you.
My master, he had a powerful spirit until the very end. Then it happened, without any kind of warning. They rained down suddenly, and perhaps someone's voice commanded them. Or perhaps they were responding to our curses. I cannot say. But it didn't take long for people to understand how these terrible weapons worked.
They were attacking one another with them?
Fall into the wrong hands! Chaos will run rampant! Find them all and destroy them immediately! Master!
His arm!
Matsukaze, there's no saving me now.
Please, master, you shouldn't say such things.
Listen, I've been thinking. Why did the heavens curse us with this evil petrification weapon? At first I thought it was divine punishment, but it's strange. If the ultimate goal was to turn everyone to stone, it would have only taken one device to make it so. It makes no sense. Had they been designed for us? Why are they so easy to use? Were they intended to be treated as weapons, to wield against each other? It's quite upsetting, infuriating. And I want the heavens to suffer for it, Matsukaze. I want the gods to know that we humans aren't so foolish, that they should never make a mockery of us.
And then he passed. Matsukaze went crazy in his final minutes, huh?
I cannot escape my fate. Therefore, I must ensure future generations know what wrought this calamity. I'm well aware that I can never erase the stain of my failure to protect my master, nor the bitterness in my heart by defeating Wyman. But still, I must go on.
Beer with matcha. The bitterness that comes with maturity will someday mellow into something more palatable.
Really?
Please enjoy.
Damn!
He's a lightweight?
Oh,
Wait, we're actually gonna wake this guy up? I don't know.
Relax, we have a gun now. Besides, Sukas is here to keep him under control. It's not hyperbole to say the future of humanity is at stake. I don't think he'll do anything stupid. You're our battle specialist, Tsukasa. And that means if you think you need him, then I'm sure we do.
it's again?
No hand-to-hand combat. And he's the most qualified with weapons. So we need his help.
Yeah, it's him. Good to bring it back.
We're asking you, Hyuga, help us. If you can train him in modern fighting techniques, Matsukaze will improve at exponentially.
I will agree to that, on one condition. Oh yeah? Are you looking to get some kind of pardon for off and old Tsukasa and whoever else?
No, I won't ask for that. It would be an injustice, and no system of law would offer it to me. My condition is 2 revivals. The right to awaken 2 people.
Then who? Well, why him? Why is she fine? But yeah, what I understand her.
Yoga, it's you.
Now what was that? The Owari Kanryu spear technique? Maybe I should give this practice thing a try for once. Might be something to it.
We do got some good warriors now.
There's something else to do first.
There certainly is. Got some good-looking girls here. I'd like to start by getting more acquainted with them.
Now, Mars, I expect you to behave properly.
Alright, the warrior team is stronger than what we need it to be.
It was said that Vikings had a tool that would reveal the position of the sun under any weather condition. They called it a sunstone. You see, it was incredibly difficult to determine your bearing and position while traveling across the high seas.
So it was crazy hard for the Vikings to do, but we're supposed to take the most complicated way to get there, aren't we?
Yep.
Nah, it's like stupid easy now. Because thanks to science and old Professor GPS, we always know exactly where we are.
Question about that. Although it does sound like an amazing idea, what is Stoneworld GPS?
It's coordination with Ruri and the others back in Japan.
When did y'all build that?
Dad, what's the deal with all these hourglasses? Don't forget the sundial, too. These will help us transmit the time in Japan as accurately as possible to our friends on the ship.
Message from Ruri!
Finally happening! Expressing her feelings for Chrome from across the ocean!
Really?
What are you idiots talking about?
We're ridiculously far away. It'd be impossible to have a conversation.
Then how do we get the message?
Well, they won't be verbal, but we can receive faint shortwave signals. So they send one every hour right on the hour. Here we go. And that means it's 10 a.m. there.
And as long as we know the hour, all I have to do is count the seconds to make sure we stay accurate.
How could I forget we have Senku the human stopwatch?
Facts.
I still don't really get how knowing what time it is helps us figure out where we are. Especially out in the middle of the ocean.
It's okay, sweet gut. The modern grown-ups don't really understand how any of this stuff works either.
Right now, the sun's at its highest point in the sky.
Meaning that it's 12 o'clock our time.
The time difference gives us our latitude. And the height of the sun, our longitude. What that tells me is the Perseus is currently here.
I don't get the technical stuff, but I got the last part. Because if we know our longitude and latitude, we know exactly where we are.
Traveling with science is amazing. As long as we can see the sun, we'll know everything we need to.
Yeah. Should the skies ahead be nice and clear, and smooth sailing all the way to the USA.
They thought.
You just had to say it, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like before you were born.
There we go, Chrome. I know you brought some of your stones.
Aw, yeah! We got this bad rock out of the Scar deposit, aka nature's treasure chest. Do you mind using your gorilla power to chisel out this middle section for me?
Are you thinking there's a beautiful gem hidden deep inside of it or something? As long as you send it to Ruri, I'm all over it.
God damn!
I don't know. It's kind of pretty. Just a whitish, normal-looking rock, huh?
You know, that was my first thought, too. But check it. When you look at stuff through the translucent part.
It looks kind of weird. Like you can see it twice.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Well, I guess that's pretty fascinating and all. But I'm not convinced that Ruri would think too much of it.
Yeah, I never actually said a single thing about her. Anything cool has a chance of turning out to be something totally bad someday. So I check out everything that I can get my hands on. That's what it means to be a real science user. Now look, you can see the mark twice through the rock. A little bit offset. Okay, so which way would the sun be?
You won't be able to see it through the rain clouds.
Facts.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Because if we get the angle just right and point this baby at the sun... See? It lined up! The two marks look almost exactly the same. Not that I know why or anything.
Bring in Senku.
Yes, way! Now we can know where the sun is at, even when it's cloudy!
I can't read that.
Scout set, so duh. It acts as a natural prism, splitting rays of light in two.
So when they line up, it'll show us where the...
Good to see your student do so well, huh? That was supplies! A big ass iceberg. Land.
It's land.
Y'all better learn to stay on the damn boat. Alright, they made it to America. It's time to get some corn. Y'all know what time it is. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm out.